Did you hear about tonight's 3 POA topic? Fucking LaserPants and that scumbag Jersey Maniac are gonna raid all the toy teams. I'm sure a lot of people will be all kinds of butthurt by the time they're done. But seriously, what the holy fuck do these two douche nozzles know about anything? They don't know the difference between blowing their nose and shitting their pants. They simply can't be trusted to talk intelligently about anything.
Shut up and sit down.
To the 3 POA podcast, episode 138, Judgment Night. I am your host, LaserPants, also known as Ryan. I am joined tonight by the angriest man in front of a brick wall. This piece of crap right here. Welcome, Jersey Maniac. How you doing, buddy?
Doing all right, brother. I feel underdressed now for this joyous occasion.
I told you we're raining down judgment upon. We are judges tonight, and you didn't get the memo, apparently. So
before the show, Scott said I should have dressed as Judge Judy, and my God, is he right? Like, that would have been brilliant.
I'm going to bring order to the court here. I got this thing. Can you hear that?
Oh, we can hear it. Oh, yeah. Loud and clear.
Great. Yeah, we're going to be judging the toy teams. It was a great idea on your part. I have a robe, too.
Thank you.
Judge's robe. It's great.
Nice.
Yeah. So how you doing, Maniac?
Oh, just over here getting fat. That's pretty much all
I'm
I'm good for.
You're getting fat.
Oh, yeah. All I'm good for at my ripe old age now.
Jeez. Yeah. Good Lord. I mean, you hang out with Zakanin all the time. His health routine isn't rubbing off on you? He's not chastising you like he does me?
No, I should probably ask him to do that, huh? Probably before it's too late.
Yeah.
Jersey is 46, sir. 46. He's
46. You only got a couple years
man.
on me. That's not bad.
I know. But I feel 104,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look not a day over 50. So, we do have already in the chat, man. We got supers. We got gifted memberships coming in.
Hit it.
So let's just get there. We got Florida Man Frank gifting 5 3POA podcast memberships. Thank you, Florida Man Frank. Much appreciated. And then he sends in a $5 super chat. Thank you so much. He says, just sending some love. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, man. It's always nice. He sent this earlier today. Thankfully, it didn't drop off in the chat. It was still there when I got here, so that was nice. But thanks for the $5 and thanks for the 5 new memberships. Welcome, new hooligans.
One of us.
All the new hooligans. Welcome, guys. By the way, after show tonight, hooligans only. So if you want to tune in to a whole, at least an hour extra show, you just hit the join button down below.
That's it.
That's
Easy.
Easy. Cruiser has to catch the replay. Thank you so much. If you're catching the replay, please hit that like button, and thank you so much for catching the replay.
Absolutely.
I mean, thanks for watching it all. This show is ridiculous. It's a ridiculous show. We're ridiculous people, and we still have an audience. So
Somehow
somehow
we have friends and hate watchers,
do.
even some enemies. They're all here.
They're here. We got Tarks here, member for 4 months. He says, hell yeah, thank you, Tarks9351. Member for 4 months. Alex says, buenas noches, everyone. Hope you are all doing well. I am doing very well. Thank you, Alex. Bill Vara says, let the judgments begin. That's right. And we're going to tonight. Letting the judgment begin. That's my gavel. I don't know. Zakanen, member for 23 months. Thank you, Zakanen. He says, not enough wigs. I'm out.
I hear you.
We just lost Zakanen. He should be actually out to dinner with his lovely Mrs. Zakanen right now. But
And he's here anyway. Unbelievable. He's still here. He's lying. He's here.
Damn liar. J-Man collects member for a whole month. Thank you, J-Man, for joining the channel. He says, made my first Nerdzoic order today and utilized the Nerd Stash. The Nerd Stash. Very good, J-Man. He says, also talked to B-Mac, and he said he was actively planning the 2028 Joe lineup. Good news?
We'll see. I don't think B-Mac likes me. I don't think I'll be having any conversations with old B-Mac.
B-Mac wants to fight me. I don't know if you've...
That's probably why he doesn't like me as well. That explains everything.
He was giving me the evil eye there at Terrificon. Just like that. He was.
You're so toxic.
Unless those were love-making eyes, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. Master Grace says, please, Jersey, don't hold back. Yeah, right.
I typically don't, so you're okay.
Padre Cocinero. He says, can I order that gavel from Nerdzoic? Big enough to deliver justice, small enough to smuggle in a shiv.
Good one.
I don't think he has gavels. Mike Joseph says, I can already tell this is going to be one of LP's gayer live streams.
You think so? Interesting, Mike Joseph. Okay.
It could be. RC Archaeologist with $5. Thank you. He says, wig, gavel, black onesie. It's a robe, which they did ship me a medium, so I can't zip it. But that's okay. It shows up the 3POA logo right there. Boom. Got it.
Perfect.
You're wearing a nice shirt, by the way.
I am.
This always happens.
I know. I was going to wear the other one, too, and it's whatever. It's fine.
This is the least amount of power I've ever seen go to someone's head. I'm a judge. What can I say? Sludge Viper, member for 8 months. Thank you. He says, slap that like, you lazy Fs.
Yeah.
What's up, LP in Jersey? What's up, man? Thanks for
brother?
being a member for 8 months, Sludge Viper. You rock, dude. All right. Well, should we just get into it?
Sure, by all means, sir.
I mean, well, this was your idea.
It was.
You wanted to do a shill show part 2.
I did.
I wasn't really feeling it. I felt like the joke has run its course.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll give it more time. Maybe I'll come around. We'll do shill show part 2.
Okay.
But you came up with this idea to exercise judgment against the toy teams.
I did.
At some of our favorite or not so favorite toy companies.
So here's the question. I wonder how they'll take it, because many of them will watch LP.
Oh,
you know that they'll watch. So
hi, toy teams.
Hey, hi guys. How's it going? Nice to see you. So are they all? So right. So who's going to get butthurt like they shouldn't, because that's stupid, or who is going to take this opportunity to maybe hear how they should improve from two of the most prolific toy buyers of our age?
Oh my God, it's bad.
It's bad.
We buy a lot of toys.
We buy a lot of toys. So if I were them, I would want to know where I could improve.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say, please let me know, guy in white wig judging me.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Well, let me bring up this slideshow that I spent way too much time making. And I did a little bit of research. Now, as you see here, you're going to get an idea of the toy teams we will be executing judgment upon. Except I didn't do Mattel, because I don't know anything about whoever's at Mattel. Actually, some of these other brands I don't know anything to. But it's fine. We're going to wing it. And we will exercise judgment. That's our job.
We will. We will. And I think if we don't know who the teams are, that's a problem right there. So...
Good point. That's a good point.
Yep.
So, We will be ranking. This is the agenda: ranking and judging the toy creative teams of the brands and lines we collect. This will be based on communication, product quality, likability,
Big one.
decision making, and character selection. That's four categories.
That's 4.
Should we be assigning them a numerical number per, and then we will
Sure. So 1 to 5, give or
1
take.
to 5.
1 to 5. 5 good, 1 bad.
5 good.
Well, 0. I think some definitely deserve a 0 in some of these categories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's let us begin. Oh, first we have a 4-month member chat from Kyle Funk. Thank you, Kyle Funk. He says, "What's up, Jersey and LP? This is going to be like the witch trials. Is this going to be like the witch trials of Salem? No holding back." Well, we'll see.
I assure you, Kyle, there will be no holding back, sir.
No holding back. No holding back. And Thomas New Win. I met this guy the other day. He came up to me at GameStop and he said, let me read his chat. He says, "Oh yeah, LaserPants, I wanted to say it was awesome to meet you in person. Last time I was awkward and shy. My apologies. I didn't think you were awkward or shy at all. You were very outgoing." He says about that, but I love your content and your channel. Keep up the awesome work. I was shopping with my kid. We had played hooky. I let him skip school with me.
Awesome.
I had to get his permit, but we went to GameStop and we went to a comic shop. But we ran into to Thomas here at GameStop, and he recognized me and said hi, and that was very nice to meet him. So thank you.
You're so famous, recognized at a GameStop now. Must be nice to be late.
It's kind of like the trifecta. I've been recognized at Target in the toy aisle, Walmart toy aisle, GameStop aisle.
Amazing.
You know. We got Justin Booth gifting 1 3POA podcast membership. Thank you as always, Justin Booth. And look at that profile picture. He's on top of things.
So on top of things. He is the best.
Yeah. Of course, the lovely Mrs. Maniac is here. She says, teams made up primarily of men, hearing about their shortcomings and walking away with self-reflection and the intent to improve. Don't hold your breath, Jersey.
I know. We can hope. We can hope, my lovey. We're going to give it a shot anyway, you know?
We are. Give it a shot right now. Thank you, Mrs. Maniac. Let's get into it. The first teams will be the Hasbro teams. We're going to go one at a time. Okay. But we've chosen Legends, Black Series, Transformers, and G.I. Joe. No Nerf team. I've never seen them. I don't even know if they exist.
Patrick might be still on that team, so therefore they instantly get a 0.
Okay. Is he the tall redhead with the whip with the whoopsh?
Yes, sir. That fucking insufferable cunt. Yes.
All right, let's get into it. First up, the Marvel Legends team. There's only 2 left. We've got Dan Yoon in marketing and Dwight in design. Oh, and of course, we can't forget at Disney, he's kind of part of the toy team. What's it? Tony? No.
Jesse Falcon.
Jesse Falcon, of course. Yes, Jesse Falcon.
Jesse Falcon, yes.
And then, of course, Mr. Stevie there down below.
Indeed.
So let's go through it. Communicate. How is the Marvel Legends team communication?
So I would say it is kind of hit and miss. What would you say about this first? Because here's what pisses me off about Hasbro in general when it comes to the communication. And it's the biggest point of it is definitely from Legends. We learn more from leaks than we do from the team itself.
True. However, I don't know if the leaks are their fault. But I will say, I looked at Hasbro Pulse's YouTube. Mm-hmm. It seems like we get more Marvel Legends streams than anything.
Oh, by far, yeah. Which is definitely strange. Why is that? I don't know.
Also, Dan Yoon always lets us know to temper our expectations on Twitter. He says, setting of expectations. Don't get too excited about this shit that I'm trying. It's my job to sell it to you. Don't get excited about it. Right?
Do you know how many times I've ranted about that? Like, it's unbelievable. Yeah. He finally got it right, though, before this Mexican show. He said, we have 3 Legends items. I was like, oh, my God. You finally did it right, Dan. Thank you. It's not that hard.
Yeah. Yeah. So communication 1 through 5. What do you say? Is there anything? I mean,
They're
They
doing
do
the
give
best.
us teases, like little items at the end of their lives.
That's true.
A little tease. Little
They
tease.
do. I'd say they do the best they can, but it's still not perfect. So how about a 4? Is that fair?
I would say 3.
Go with 3. I
Okay,
will
we're gonna
accept
say
the 3.
Communication is 3.
3.
All right. Product quality. Now, this can vary greatly, okay?
It really can.
It can, from product to product. However, if we're counting body proportions on the figures, the amount of reuse, and I don't mind reuse, but the amount of reuse of the Sunfire buck,
It's brutal. Yep.
okay? The amount of reuse that it seems to have been retired, but the Bucky Cat mold, I think it's been retired for like 2 years now.
It has. Yes.
But they used it for 11 years.
Gosh, so many years, LP. So Pizza Spidey, like these are like not good bodies. Like these were bodies that were very old, halfway through their cycle, and they kept using them anyway.
Right. And then they have decent bodies that are new, like the Punisher, which they don't use hardly at all.
That's true. That's true. Product quality, though, like you have to mention with Legends that the accessories are way down these days. Like way down.
Barely get any accessories.
No.
So we would put that under value, which I would count that under quality.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of times gummy knees, gummy elbows, gummy accessories in Legends.
Dude, that crossbones especially, like, oof.
Yeah. Bad.
Yeah. And then other times, like the Colossus that came recently, it feels almost premium. It's the weirdest fucking thing.
I don't have that one yet. How did you get that so soon?
From Amazon, I think.
Oh, right. Mine's been in my nerd stash. It'll be here in a couple days.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Okay. Now, product quality. How often do you have a legit QC issue? You take it out of the package and the elbow snaps, the knee snaps, the ankle snaps right out of the box.
I'm not a brute, so if there's any resistance, I heat it. So very rarely. But like, how often do I have to even heat it? Also, very rarely.
Yeah,
So
I would count on one hand the amount of breaks I've had, and I have at least 1,000 Marvel Legends in my collection.
Me too,
So-
brother. So yes,
That's one mark towards them in their favor.
that is a mark in their favor. Yes. So how do we assign a number here? So they're mostly good, but when they're bad, they're real bad. Like with the gummy shit and
Yeah.
So I don't know. This is a tough one. I would probably go with a.
I was thinking 3.
All right, get 3. It is.
I'm
3
thinking
it is.
3.
3 it is.
3 for product quality. Now, likability. This comes down to personal preference on personalities.
It does. It does.
I like Mr. Stevie just fine.
I like Mr. Stevie just fine.
Dwight, I don't know what to think.
I don't.
I've never met him.
Do I will. So
Actually, no, that's not true. I did. It's in a video. It was Glob Shillman, though. It wasn't.
It was Glob Shillman.
Yeah.
So in fairness, Dwight was nice to me, and he had, he didn't have to do that, and he was. So
Didn't you guys get in a prayer circle or something? Play Kumbaya?
We did a little circle jerk. Yep, absolutely. Yeah. What it was a group therapy session. That's what he called it.
Oh.
Yes. So
okay.
I can't say that I strongly dislike him. I'm not a fan of all of his choices, but for the most part, he's okay.
Now, what about Dan Yoon?
Dan Yoon, I really, unfortunately, do not like at all. Unfortunately, everything that Dan,
What the fuck?
Everything that Dan says is like, oh, this is my favorite thing. I hate it. Like that blue Venom. He'll show a repaint for a fucking Spider-Man retro card. This is my favorite reveal today. It's like, dude, fuck you. Come on. Like, we got that figure a year ago. This is a slightly different green. Calm down. Like, don't call that your favorite.
This may seem a little hypocritical from a man wearing a white judge's wig.
Okay.
I don't like the way he wears his hats. Okay? I don't like the way his face looks when he wears his hats like that. Up on the back of his head with his hair pulled down towards his eyes like a little boy walking to kindergarten. So I'm going to give...
So we're judging his fashion sense as well.
Well, I mean, I think that says a lot about a person.
Okay.
How they present themselves in public or on live streams.
That's, you know what? I can't argue that. It's true.
All right. So I'm giving Stevie out of 5. I'll give Stevie a 4.
Yeah.
I'll give Dan Yoon a 1.
Yeah.
I'll give Dwight. I hesitate to rank him.
I'd give him a 3. I'd give him a 3.
Fine, 3. 4, 3, 1. Now, Jesse Falcon. While technically not really part of the team, he does appear in live streams and he does work closely with the team. He is at Disney or Marvel, which is under Disney. Did you recently have an interaction with Jesse Falcon?
As a matter of fact, Ryan, I did.
And would you like to share with the court
I would love to share that with the court.
Okay.
So I had made a video about Lenny leaving, and all I said was, I don't get the impression that the Legends team really cares. And the Black Series team. I said the same thing about both. I got a message from Falcon saying, you really do take every opportunity to shit on Marvel Legends.
Fucking thing sucks!
Really?
Folks, like, it is no joke. Like, I am just like him. I have probably, 1,000 Marvel Legends in my house right now. Throughout the years, I've probably bought close to 2,000 Marvel Legends, Like, I sold so many of them as they improve. It is weird for the guy working for Marvel and Disney to say anything to me in this regard. I'm a customer. I'm giving feedback here. He's the one who has the final say. He is a detriment to the line, unfortunately. It's because of him that we got all of those completely worthless movie waves that I yelled about for years that are finally gone. If you notice now, when there's a movie, there's very few figures that come out before the movie. There's 2 from this Spider-Man movie. This new fucking video game shit. Like, I don't know how he doesn't understand that. Like, as a collector from the beginning, the majority of my collection is comic. Is the majority of your collection comic, Mr. LaserPants?
Very much so.
Right. And how much new tooling do comic figures get per year?
A handful of figures, maybe?
A fucking abysmal amount. It all goes to even the limited movie shit they make. It's now going to the video game shit. There are characters that we have been yelling about for over a fucking decade. So don't say that I shit on Legends when I am doing nothing but trying to give you money. You guys are shitting on me.
Yeah,
So
big
right
time.
right there, Falcon. Like, come on.
And you responded with that in video form.
Oh, I sure did. Absolutely. That was a shitty thing for him to say.
And then from him...
Oh, nothing. Nothing else. Nothing
Come
else.
on, Falcon.
No.
Respond to Maniac so we can talk about it on the show.
Absolutely. He just wanted to take his little wussy shot at me, and it was not cool.
You can't be that sensitive especially if you're working at Marvel and you're overseeing the Marvel Legends line. You got a nice big paycheck. Come on.
Remember what Bobby told us? Why do you want to make a fat guy in a suit? Yeah, you're right. Nobody wants Kingpin.
Yeah. How about a fat guy in a white wig?
We love fat guys in white wigs here.
So likability, Jesse Falcon, 0.
Not high. Yes. Again, he was nice when I met him, so I would give him a 1. I would have given him higher, but then he sent that message and it went way down.
So we give Stevie a 4, Falcon a 1, Dan a
1.
A 1.
A 1.
1, 1. Oh, wait, and Dwight was a 3.
Dwight was a 3. So overall, we should do the team overall. What do you want to give them overall? What do we want to average that out to?
I think that would literally average out 1 plus 1 plus 4 plus 3. That's 9 divided by 4. It's a 2. We'll say it's a 3.
We'll say it's a 3. Good.
Okay.
Impossible Pie wants the truth. You're getting the truth.
Decision making and character selection. Now, you kind of already covered that in your discussion about Jesse Falcon.
Yes, their decision making is so often incredibly piss poor, like beyond piss poor.
Like the decision to continue to use the Sunfire mold.
That one, and just overall character selection. Like, dude, who have you seen ever request Box?
I've seen Box be requested. I know you missed it, but Box was on a lot of lists.
A lot of lists.
Maybe not that version. I'll give you that.
A lot of lists. You
Not
are
on mine.
you are an honorable judge. You are absolutely not allowed to lie.
Order in the court! You don't question the judge. I'll find you in contempt if you mouth off again towards me.
Oh, I'm going in contempt, all right. We're just getting started here.
Okay. Just better watch it. All right. So go ahead.
Yes. No, and so John Garrett here is right. Don't forget the decision to reissue those Legends figures again. Like how many clearance Legends figures have been reissued?
I just got an email
many.
from Target that Psylocke and Thanos 2-pack are back. I'm like,
How
that's
many
like the second time they re-released it. It's like 3 times.
Literally, like that sort of shit is insane. Saying those Black Panther movie figures were for new collectors who missed them. They were on fucking Walmart for $9. Like, what do you mean missed them? Nobody fucking wanted those. How much shit went to Ross before they finally fixed that dumbass fucking idea?
No kidding.
So
All the re-releases, bad decision. There's too
Bad
many.
decision.
And I'm
Too
not
many.
saying I don't want new collectors to get their stuff. I do. I want you to get it. But when you take something and you completely devalue it and it shows up at Ross for $1 or Ollie's, and like you're actively hurting the line.
Yes.
I want the line to do well so it continues.
Me too. That's all I want. Making a whole wave of fucking Spider-Man video game variants. 2 of those were fucking brand new tooling, LP.
Brand new.
Their decision making is a 0.
But
An
then one of them was the
absolute 0.
Sunfire body.
And somehow the Sunfire body. Remember when we did that stream not that long ago and 4 of the new figures were on the Sunfire body? Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
decision making, I'm giving them a 1.
Fine.
Okay, but now
Fine.
character selection, I don't mind when they put out something I don't want because I'm like, that's one less thing I have to buy, right?
So decision making and likability. The last stream, Dan. I know the joke is that we make a lot of Wolverines, but here's another one. Like that both makes me dislike him and is a bad decision.
Okay, I need a number from you then. What
A
are we
1.
giving them on decision making?
We're not going higher than 1.
It's a 1. Okay, it's a 1. That's a 3, 3, 3, 1. 3 for communication. 3 for product quality. 3 for likability. Seems a little high after your incident with Jesse Falcon. It's a good thing Mr. Stevie saved it.
Stevie makes up for it. Yep.
He saved it. And then decision making and character selection 1. Right. So the Marvel Legends team has scored a 10.
A 10. Very good.
A 10 out of a possible 20.
Not great. Not great. There's room for improvement, I would say, there.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Now the Star Wars. Well, before we get to the Star Wars Black Series team, let's revisit the chat because we do have hooligans here and they want to be heard. Like Hunter Prime sends in $2. Thank you, Hunter Prime. He says, "Got my popcorn. Good thing. This court's in session, bitch." Not you. I'm not calling Hunter Prime a bitch. I'm just saying in general.
No. He's a wonderful human.
I like Hunter Prime quite a bit.
Me too.
Toy Gains is here. Toy Gains, welcome from the Mega Powers podcast. We love Toy Gains. He says, "WTF did I just step into?" Welcome to court. That's what it is. Jeremy J, member for 15 months. Thank you, Jeremy. He says, "I hate gummy ass accessories."
Accessories.
Thank you, Jeremy.
J.
There he is. Then he sends in a $5 super chat. Jeremy Jernigan. Thank you so much. He says, "Ryan with the powder wig looks like he's about to sign the Declaration of Independence."
You do?
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm going to steal the Declaration of Independence.
Oh. You do look
Thank you,
very
Jeremy.
important. You look very important in that wig. Very important.
Well, I'm a judge. See, I was actually prepared for the occasion, Maniac.
I know. I fucked up. I'll be ready. I'll be ready next time.
All right. We got Tyler Lalone here with $2 Canadian. Thank you, Tyler, the #1 fan of Savage Crucible, who we will also be judging tonight.
We will.
He says, "Where's my Baron Mordo and a real Mandarin?"
So that real Mandarin, that's all Jesse Falcon, folks. He says it's racist.
That's why they scored a 1 for decision making.
Yep.
So
Yep.
now, I a quick aside. I know you're going to hate this, and you're going to roll your eyes, and you're going to blow your smoke. I kind of like the Rivals figures, except for that Spider-Man. And I'm excited for the the possibility of what other characters will be on that Punisher body.
We'll see. If they do what you say with the Punisher body, I will be happy. I will never be okay with shit that does not fit with my collection. I think it's fucking stupid.
That Spider-Man is atrocious. And it's, the design isn't necessarily their fault because Sony did that.
True.
But the articulation scheme they decided to go with for Spider-Man is way outdated.
It's terrible.
Unacceptable.
I can't get behind the idea of a Hulk-sized Punisher. I just can't. Like, I don't care what it's from. I really think that's fucking dumb.
Yeah. And the Luna Snow, I'm excited for the possibilities of what characters will be on that body in the future.
Me too. That one I would actually take, but I'm not buying that Spider-Man. No way.
No, that Spider-Man is garbage.
Nope.
I mean, I'll buy the 2-pack on sale.
We'll see. We'll see if it goes. Yeah.
Faceless Janitor says Marvel Legends just come with too many accessories and have too much paint apps for my... Stop it. This is a troll comment.
It is.
I like it. That was good. Thank you, Faceless Janitor.
He's awesome.
All right, Black Series team.
Black Series team. It's brutal.
Including my old nemesis, Brandon, from the Dan Who live stream.
This is a great picture of Brandon. Look how pompous he looks.
I hope you're ready, Brandon, because court's in session. All rise for the Honorable Laser P Pants presiding. Okay. Let's see here. Here they are. Okay. Oh well, let me introduce them. We have Tom, the head sculptor, Brandon marketing, Emily, the redhead. She has left the team recently. She is no longer on Black Series or Vintage Collection, and then Jing, who is the marketer for the brand. And I put Black Series, but it's all of Star Wars for them, right?
Totally. Yeah.
But yeah.
Emily was the most. Yes, Emily was the most likable one. So it's a shame.
Yeah, she seemed like, and she actually genuinely seemed like a fan of the property.
The only one. Yep.
Not like that one guy that looked like Droopy Dog. You know, he's like, next up, we have the Mandalorian, and there's like, you know, he was like a younger. I mean, I'd call him a kid. He's probably 30. But
probably.
I don't know his name.
Maybe he's in the Clayface movie with him.
Damn.
Oh boy.
We resorted to personal insults, and we're only 34 minutes into the show. Jeez. I thought that only happened when Bobby was here. All right.
Oops.
All right. Communication from the Star Wars team. I will say a mark in their favor is that they try to circumvent the leaks at the end of each stream with the pipeline reveals.
They have stopped doing that entirely now.
They don't do pipelines anymore?
Nope. The last multiple streams they did. Now, mind you, there has not been a Star Wars stream yet this year, folks. It is April 25th. That is a long time. But no, they had stopped. They said, we don't want to do that. We want it to be a surprise.
Communication. I'm going to say it too.
2.
If they stop the black or the pipeline reveals, they're getting a 2 for communication. They would have gotten a 3 otherwise, or maybe even a 4, because I like the pipeline reveals.
Me too. Love that. Yep.
That's crazy they're not doing that anymore. That was such a good thing. I mean, they basically were circumventing the yak face leaks.
And this is true though. Like we learn more from yak face. Yes. This is the biggest problem with Hasbro. Like we learn from the Chinese store leaks. We learn from John, whose Uncle Steve is fucking Nancy in Hasbro's accounting and loves to talk about the product coming. This is where all the information comes from. It doesn't come from them, which is stupid.
Yeah, so there hasn't been, you said there hasn't been any live streams. No, they did the Darth Maul character reveals. That was last year? That was this year.
No, they didn't. That was a tweet, dude, or that was one of those
website
reveals.
I just watched that live stream like today. I watched parts of it.
That was a video they put up after the fact. So it was not a live stream, but they did make a video.
Listen, all their live streams are actually pre-recorded.
I hear you.
So, okay. So communication, not the best.
No.
I'm giving them a 2. Do you concur?
I concur.
2.
Your Honor.
Now, product quality. I will say, since the old days, pre-digital face printing, when we had a Luke Skywalker with the eye printed on his cheek, and one printed on his forehead, which I actually tweeted a picture of, and Mark Hamill liked it and retweeted it.
That's awesome.
That was back during the Force Awakens days.
That's awesome.
But anyway, I will say with their digital face printing, many of their paint apps and their soft goods, for the most part, have been decent quality for Hasbro.
Agreed. The negatives are they're still not doing thigh swivels on every figure.
They've removed thigh swivels. Let's get it right. They had thigh swivels and then they took them from us.
They did. And what's brutal is the wave with Quinlan Voss and the Inquisitor. They were back. They were back. Yeah, totally. And I was
Quinlan
like, wow.
must be reuse, an old body.
I don't know if all of them were reused. Yes, he probably was, but I think there were some new, because Kyle Katarn has them too, or whichever one of those characters is in that wave. But then the $43 fucking Star Killer doesn't. He doesn't have any torso articulation. The articulation is really where your product quality goes way down.
Wait, but there's something at the waist.
There is at the waist, but he can't move forward that much at all.
Right. Yeah. So when the Black Series first started, there was a diaphragm cut, maybe a swivel or a ball joint at the waist.
Yes.
One of those. There was double jointed elbows and knees.
Yep.
Right. There was thigh swivel, boot swivel.
Yep.
Half of that is gone now. Single joint knees, single joint elbows. You're losing thigh swivel. They made a big deal out of adding toe joints to this Boba Fett figure. I'm like,
all right, who cares?
Who cares about toe joints that much? No, thigh swivel is vastly more important than toe joints.
It's really not even close.
Not even close. In fact, a lot of times toe joints can be a detriment because they get loose very easily, and then you have Star Wars figures falling off your shelf.
Which we do not want. Nobody wants shit falling off their shelves.
So while I think sculpt, paint, however, lack of accessories, and if it comes to 2 accessories, all of a sudden it's a deluxe.
Absolutely. Yep.
The removal of articulation, I'm actually surprised. I got to go with the 2 for product quality.
Completely agree. Completely agree.
You're okay. You're going with 2. Okay.
Yep.
So we're saying 2 on product quality. Now, likability. Yep. I will tell you that my friend Colossal Customs has a big crush on Jing. He really likes her.
I don't think Jing knows anything about Star Wars. Nothing.
She's cute. She's
That's fine. That's all well and good.
Yeah.
You should have seen, I wish I had it on tape. You should have seen the look she gave me when I was in the audience at New York Comic Con 2 years ago. It was like, and
really?
She looked at it, oh yeah. I don't blame her though. I've talked so much shit about that woman. So
about her personally?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, okay. Well, I understand them. But if you're talking about the products and you're, being vitriolic towards the products, they should not be mad at you for that.
No, but I think the point is she comes across as knowing nothing about Star Wars, and so why is she on this team? That's the point. That's
not necessarily personal. If you said, she looks like the south end of a northbound horse, that would be a personal comment.
Oh, then no. Oh, yeah. Then no, I haven't. Then no.
Okay.
Absolutely not. Okay.
Saying she doesn't know anything about Star Wars that's just factual, or it's not, or you're wrong. I don't know.
It is my opinion.
Okay, and then we got dang, I had it written. Oh, I do have it written down. The bald guy, he is a designer, and his name is
God, I can't think of it either. What is it?
Chris.
Chris, thank you.
Chris in design and Brand. Now listen, me and Brandon go back, okay? And he has not been a fan of me for a long time. So when it comes to likability, I'll give Jing. I'll give Jing a 4. Emily, I'll give a 4, even though she's left. The other guy, Chris, he's like my high school social studies teacher. He's there.
I think he tries. I would say he tries.
There's nothing to like or dislike about him. He's just kind of there.
I would agree with that. So we give that a 3. Yeah.
Now, Brandon, while I have warmed up to him a bit since he commented on the 3POA podcast video and he said he's taking notes.
Indeed.
Thank you, Brandon. That's very mature of you.
Yep.
However, I'm very immature, so here we go. Order in the court. He does seem kind of like a pompous asshole. And in a lot of ways he was when he was on the Dan Who live streams.
He was.
And he was very unliked on that stream. Man.
Very unliked, really. Disliked is probably the right word there.
A lot of people disliked him because he was such a Hasbro dick rider. Which, honestly, listen, it worked out for him. Now he works for him, so good for him. Like, I got no hate for the guy. Like, good on you, bro.
Wait a minute. They were watching Dan Who, but mad at Brandon for dick riding? Seriously?
I mean, he did say
We know
the Welsh guy on that show, I forget his name, little bald Welsh guy, he said, "You going to accept Hasbro's balls down your throat, are ya?" And Brandon goes, "Yes, I would." That actually happened, dude.
That actually happened.
Like, he said that. So, listen, you said it, Brandon. Okay, you can't get mad at me while I wear this ridiculous wig.
No.
Okay? Yeah, I'm sorry. I got to give him a 1. And because Chris, the designer, is so lukewarm, he's a 3. Jing is a 4. I end up at a 3 for likability.
All right. See, I would have gone with it. All right, fine.
Unless you want to give Brandon a 0.
No. I do like that Brandon watched our Star Wars show, so that does help. It really does.
Okay.
That was a great show. Really was.
Well, we talked to Yakface the other night, and we're going to do a part 2 follow-up. Like in a year from the date, we're going to follow up. Like, what did they put out from Artlist, or
so
what
far,
have they announced? Yeah.
So far, it's exactly nothing, right?
It is absolutely nothing.
All right. Okay.
But it's also only been 3 months, and it takes 18 months to make a figure. So.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm going with 3 for likability, but I want your number. Don't let me influence you.
I am not. So I would say 2 or 3. So we can go with the 3.
I'm going to go with the 3 for likability.
Yeah,
Okay.
Absolutely.
Last one, decision-making / character selection. Now, go ahead.
Also quite poor, like really fucking poor most of the time. The problem with Black Series is they do like these really cool waves, like with Watto and the Geonosian Warrior. Like those are good. The Quinlan, the other Inquisitor, those are good. The in-between is always fucking terrible. Like, how many more 2-packs with a Stormtrooper and a droid could you possibly put out?
Or a Jedi and a clone.
Dude, no
or
one
a clone at all.
Right?
I used to be like, yeah, give me more clones. Give me all the clones. And then they did. And I'm like, stop. Enough clones.
Enough. Exactly. So, yeah, no, the decision-making is not... And, dude, I'm not going to lie to you. The fact that those 30 figures, none of them have been on the list before and have come out since then, that's also a problem.
Yeah. And we have to take into account the holiday figures and the new May the 4th figures with T-shirts, character selection. And by the way, they haven't done Ula. They won't update us with a good Slave Leia.
Nope.
Right?
Nope.
I'm saying character selection is a 1.
1. It's a fucking 1.
Giving them a 1. Like, that's where I land on the whole thing. Because
Yes.
of the crappy holiday crap, the credit collection,
Yes.
the carbonized, all that garbage, the holograms.
Garbage.
1.
You know
Even though they have good selections, that saved them from getting a 0.
Yes. How many Acolyte figures came out? Like 9? Like,
all of them.
Right? Like, why? Like, you didn't know that we were going to hate that? Like, are you fucking kidding me?
John Papa Sergio. But don't you want the clone with the orange stripes? Don't we have those? Like,
we
3
do.
times over?
Yes.
On the 1.0 body, the 2.0 body, the 3.0 body, the mix of the 2.0 and the 3.0 body. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're... yeah.
Oh,
Character
God.
selection's a 1. And by the way, there's still no Bespin Gown Leia. That's original trilogy. Nope. It's the only one left. That should have honestly came out on the 40th anniversary of Empire Strikes Back.
No, they had to re-release the one they already released, Ryan. Come on. You can't make new stuff. Out of here.
They should have done like... You know, these big anniversaries, the 40, the 50s coming up for Star Wars, they should have like a nice big box set, right? Like brand new, like give us like, anything you haven't given us yet. Bespin Leia, give us the Bespin security guards, you know, just
right.
Fill it out, finish it.
It is the anniversaries that really show how poor their decision-making and character selection, because that's when we'll get this Luke that we just got, but on a retro card. The Han and the Chewie that we got in the regular waves on a fucking retro card. No one's fucking buying those, folks.
No. And now what do you think the Black Series for the 50th anniversary of Star Wars?
It'll be shit we already have. That's it.
Yeah, they probably will. What do we need from A New Hope? This is the Death
Cantina.
Star droid.
Cantina aliens, dude.
Cantina
All of them.
aliens.
Give me all of them. Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. Cantina aliens, Death Star droid. More droids from the homestead, the Lars homestead. How about that? How about a
Sure.
moisture evaporator in a box set?
Yeah, Lobot. Like Empire is the most,
Lobot.
Empire is the most covered, and I can still easily think of at least 3 things that we need. So
Here's an excellent box set. I'm gonna for Empire Strikes Back.
okay,
Lobot,
Lobot.
Bespin Gown Leia,
Mm-hmm.
an Ugnaught, and the Bespin security guard.
Sold.
And
Am
then
I?
you re-release the Bespin security guard. You put like a white guy or a black guy in the 4-pack, and
Yep.
then you re-release him on a single card in the opposite, either a white guy or a black guy.
See, that's a great reuse idea of an
There you
army
go.
builder. Good job. Much better than repainting a fucking clone.
Yep. All right. So, with that being said, they have earned a grade of 8
Yeah,
out of
I think-
20, out of a
think-
possible 20.
I think that's really generous. I really do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that the only thing that saved him was some likability from Jing, and let's see,
Emily, who's not even there.
and Emily, who's not there anymore. Yeah.
I hope she's working on Harry Potter. I hope that's where she went. She went to an undisclosed
Oh,
line.
that's right.
I hope it's Harry Potter because she's good. Like she's actually talented.
Harry Potter and Street Fighter the movie. They have that license too.
That's true. That's true. I hope she's on Harry Potter. I do. I'd rather her not be.
Yeah,
on
I've never seen Harry Potter because it's for children.
Yeah. Get out of
Okay,
here.
all right. Moving on to the G.I. Joe team, who now Lenny's
This is
here,
so
and Lenny just left, so I think we keep him in the conversation for this.
We can't
For this judgment.
because my grade is so much higher with him there. Lenny, I actually like.
Okay, that's fine.
So
It's okay to be positive sometimes.
No, I know, but
It's
it's
not
not. But he's gone now. So how can we use him?
Well,
towards
you
this
were
grade?
judging the past 4 years of classified.
All right, leave him in. Okay.
I think he's so freshly gone from. I mean, it's literally been a couple weeks.
I know.
So
very sad.
I think we keep him in there. But first, let's go to the chat because we have Faceless Janitor. Oh, I already said that one.
You said that one. Yep.
John Papa Sergio, Mandalorian Wave 1 features Mandalorian with 1 dent in his helmets. Wave 2 has a Mandalorian with 2 dents. That's the Black Series way. That's true.
Yes, it is. Yes, it
That's
is.
true.
How
Silly.
fucking sad. Hawk photos.
John Garrett sends in $10. Thank you, John. He says this is an outstanding presentation. It's peerless. Okay.
Damn right. Damn
Fearless.
right.
Thank you, John Garrett, for the $10. And then Kaiju Daddy Japan says, not a fan of LaserPants for a long time. Clutching my pearls. I'm
thought he
holding
was-
you in contempt of court.
I thought he was banned from this show.
Bailiff, see him out. Get Kaiju Daddy out of here. All right. All right, moving on now to the G.I. Joe classified team. Here we go. We've got, let's just run through it. We got Emily. She's marketing. Lenny design. Tony is model maker, master model maker.
Yep.
And then B-Mac also in marketing.
Yes.
All right.
All right. You keep going.
Oh,
You
did
keep
I-
just going right past him.
I think my PDF is messed up. I did not get in the final slide for...
That's okay. We
G.I.
can.
Joe.
That's okay.
We can still
work
do
with
it, though. We know what it is.
We
It's
got-
communication,
it.
right?
We got it. Yep. Start with communication. I mean, I would have to go. I would say it was higher, but they somehow fuck up Yojo June every single fucking year. So I can't go higher than a 3.
For communication.
Yes.
Yojo June, while they made a name for it, it was supposed to be this big thing. It's kind of been like a big letdown. Just like a...
Every time.
Yeah.
That's what it
Like
is.
they do more in the lead up to Yojo June. And then Yojo June kind of falls off, and then July they'll talk about something big at San Diego Comic-Con.
Yep.
So
Every June they should make sure a product comes out. They should fucking have a stream every week. And somehow, I mean, for the last 2 years, it's happened. Some bullshit comes out and one of them's canceled.
So you're going with 1 for communication from the classified team.
No, 3. A 3.
A 3.
A 3. A 3.
All right. They were kind of doing pipeline reveals too. So yeah, I would say 3.
You know what? They still do pipelines. So
Yeah.
if you want to give them a 4, I'm okay with that because that is fair. They're the only ones now doing pipeline stuff.
We can give them a 4 because their version of pipeline is the name only reveals,
which is great. Like BMAC just did one the other day, just in a story. He said Grand Slam is coming. Like, so that kind of shit is cool. I'll give them that.
Okay. Moving on now to the what's the second one?
Product quality.
Product quality. I gotta say, 5 years of gummy weapons really is a strike against them. That should have been solved a long time ago. They're well aware of it. There's other military lines that aren't making gummy weapons.
There are? Like who? No, I remember now. Yeah.
Action Force. Even Monster Force. Those weapons haven't been gummy.
No. So in fairness to them, they have fixed it now. -5. Fucking jerk. They have fixed it now. Like, I don't remember the last gummy. Yeah, I don't remember the last gummy weapon I got. That's drooping. Like, I don't care if it's, like, not solid like the Valor weapons. It just can't droop.
Well, it took too long. At most, I'd give them a 2.
All right, it took too long. See, but in fairness, the figures are all really good and are of pretty decent quality.
There's been a few stinkers.
A few, but not many. Not nearly as many as Legends and Star Wars.
Titan, that's a good point. BMAC did give me the stink eye at a convention. He gave me the old evil eye when I walked past.
He's in contempt now. How do you like
we
that,
locked eyes,
BMAC?
me and BMAC, and I sensed it. He wanted to fight me. He did.
No good.
He did, but he had to behave himself in front of Sergeant Slaughter, who was across the table from him.
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
And Emily was right next to him, and she would have knocked his ass out if he tried anything crazy. They can't risk Hasbro getting a lawsuit.
No.
You know?
Plus, you kick his ass, so.
We're on product quality.
Product quality. You said 2. I would have to say at least a 3 or a 4. I get what you're saying with the gummy weapons. They have fixed the droopiness. Which
And they're still going... Dude, there's that new Destro. They're still doing the ab crunch instead of the double ball peg at the waist and the diaphragm. That's a strike against them.
It is.
They should have... Because they've done it in the line. Like the football guy had the correct articulation.
No, you're right. All right,
but they get that ugly cut.
It's hideous. No, you're right. A 3. A 3. A 3.
We'll settle on a 3. I think that's fair.
Okay.
All right.
Likability.
I will say I met Lenny. He walked up to me and introduced himself.
Mm-hmm.
So I like Lenny. Tony, whatever. Emily.
No.
You know, she was also very nice to me in person, but I'd still say not very likable, in my opinion.
We really holding that one incident against her? Is that what we're saying? Look at this picture too. My God.
That's George Costanza.
We're gonna hold the pronouns against her. Is that what we're going with here? That was foolish of her. There's no question.
Yeah. I would give Lenny like a 3 likability. Tony is a wash.
Oh no, I give Tony at least a 4. Tony answers every message I send. No, Tony is very nice to me. I will say, could you please post this render? And he will say, hold on, and then it's posted 20 minutes later. So no, he's a good dude. Okay,
so we got I would tend to give Lenny a 4 too, and that's not based on his decision making. This is just likability. And my interaction with him.
Yes, me too. A 4. I personally would give Emily a 4 too, just because she's always been nice to me as well. And again,
she was nice at San Diego Comic-Con too.
See? So, like, she's not a bad person. She clearly made a mistake with the pronouns thing in that room. There's no question about it.
Did you know that she came up to the Valverse booth at Rhode Island Comic-Con and bought a blowback?
That's awesome. Like, how cool is that?
I mean, that was market research, I'm sure. She just wanted to check out the competition.
Sure, but still, that's still pretty classy of her. So,
yeah. I don't know. I got to stick. I'm giving her a 1. I'm giving BMAC a 1 for wanting to fight me when I didn't even do nothing.
So BMAC, I have not seen anything from BMAC that makes me like him. I have heard that he's a good dude, but I haven't seen it. All I've seen when he talks is, I'm a corporate stooge. That's it.
All right, so we got 2 4s and 2 1s.
I have to say that Emily is not a 1. That's too low. Too low, LP.
What are you putting her at?
Put her at least a 3. Give them a good likability score. They are likable, except for BMAC.
So we're settling on a 3 for the team as a whole?
Fine.
I think that's 1 point too high, but all right, fine. 3,
So reasonable.
And then decision making and character selection.
That's pretty good. I got to say, like, any one of us can sit back and say, how'd they make this instead of this? But it's all very subjective, you know?
Look at you big softy now. You just,
I
just roll over and show them your belly, huh?
I like classified. I do. I'm not even going to apologize.
Just think about the last retro card wave when you were furious.
That retro card wave is fucking terrible. You're absolutely right.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Fine. They can't have. All right. So. All right. Overall, we have to say it's pretty good, though, right?
I guess.
3. I'm going to give him a 3.
See, the thing is, I care so little about the classified line, you know.
Right.
So
I care greatly. So.
Okay. Well, they are now tied with the Marvel Legends team with a 10. 10 out of 20.
Okay. That's B-Mac's fault. It really is.
Yeah. Emily sent Maniac feet pictures. He's not to be trusted. Oh, my God.
You can't see them, faceless janitor. They're mine.
Oh, that's horrible. All right. Moving on. Let's see here. We got the Transformer team, which I know very little about, except for Mark Clonus, who I assume is always high.
Mark was the one. He's the one in the middle with the beard, right?
Yes.
He's the guy who said that 3 3/4 Duke's head was so incredibly good when it looked like absolute dog shit. So I'm never going to forgive him from that. The guy on the left with the tism, he actually is pretty likable. He is very knowledgeable about Transformers. You got to give the guy that. I'd say this team is most in tune with what their customer wants.
Okay, fair. Let's see here. So Nate is the marketing guy. He's the guy on the right with the white hoodie with the Autobot logo.
Okay, yep.
But I got to be honest with you, man. I think I've watched like maybe one stream from the Transformers team. So I don't have much to say. I'm going to pretty much leave this up to you.
All right. So communication, we learn more from leaks. So, but when they do show something, they're pretty good at really explaining what's going on. Give them a 3. Product quality, there's a lot of fucking shitty repaints, but there's a lot of shit that people want.
And a lot of empty space in the molds.
There is a lot of empty space. Give them a 2. Give them a 2.
I think 2 is being generous.
Yeah.
Compared to what they used to do and what they're doing now with the bots.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Fair. Likability, again.
I'm giving Mark Clonus a 5. That guy's like a big old stoner. He's hilarious. I like him. The few times I've seen him, I like Mark Clonus. I don't know what he's like, on social media or whatever. I just see him on the stream and just his regular personality makes me laugh.
A 5 is really high for this whole team, though.
He's like Jim Brewer from Half Baked.
This picture of him right here would suggest so.
Right?
I see it. Yep. I don't know, man. He did when he was on Joe's. He said some fucking really corporate stooge shit.
Okay, so what you give me a number for likability for this guy?
If you want to give them all overall, we can give them a 4. They are a relatively likable bunch. How's that?
That's fine with me. I'm just judging the Mark Clonus guy.
Okay. Decision making and character selection. Again, I do think they are very in tune with what people want. So they're
putting out IDW stuff, dude. Which ended a long ass time ago. Who wants good? IDW garbage? We're not getting Energon yet, and it's been 2 years.
That is true. That is true. 3 tops, then.
3. Yeah, I agree with you. 3. Which, wow, they're the highest team so far. So they're at a 12.
I believe it.
12 points for the Transformers team.
Jerk.
I was not expecting that. What did Jerk say?
Make a transforming bong for him.
That'd be good. Be hard to hold the water in. All right. Oh, Destro Designs is here. He says, "Good evening, gentlemen. Just joining in to partake in the judgment. Let's go."
Let's go.
Thank you, Destro's Designs.
Let's go.
All right. Moving on to our next team.
Who is our next team?
Yes. The Four Horsemen.
Ooh,
It's time, Horsemen.
oh boy.
Prepare to be judged.
Oh boy.
I'm going to be jury and executioner as well. All right. Let's have a look at the Four Horsemen team. Here they are.
Here they
These
are.
guys. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You got the big guy is commonly referred to as Corn Boy.
Corn boy.
Designer. And then Eric here with the skateboard. He is also a designer.
Yep.
Then this guy here with the glasses
Mm-hmm.
and the hoodie that says Jeremy. What's his actual role at the Four Horsemen Company?
That is a great question. I know he brought them to the digital age. I know he writes most of the lore, if not all of it. Yeah. So yeah. I don't know what else he does. I think he's basically a social media guy.
Social media. And then the marketing team we have here, marketers for the four. We have Dork Lair and 1/6 Shooter, who they are quick to swoop in and defend the honor of the Four Horsemen.
Very quick.
At every opportunity they can.
Very quick. Very quick
So,
indeed.
Very effective marketing team right here. Yeah. Hey. Oh, okay.
You did that.
I was going to say order in the court, but I'll allow it. Continue.
Continue.
All right. So,
God, Dork Lair.
communication. How is the Four Horsemen communication? I will say a big strike against them is that Dragon, not Kickstarter crowdfund, where we didn't have any numbers. It was just a very poorly made graphic with flames, and they told us
agree.
when we were closer, which there's no transparency there. I want to know where we're at number-wise. How many dragons are being made? How many dollars have you made? What's the goal? Give us the numbers. Didn't like that communication whatsoever.
Didn't like that either. Good one. Good one. Product quality.
Wait. I don't have
Oh.
your number for communication yet.
Oh, I would give probably around a 2. I would like more communication. I would like more. I don't like. Give me better release schedules.
Do
You
they
know what
do
I
live
mean?
streams? Oh, yeah, they do.
They
right?
do. They do.
But no one watches.
Not right. Not often, but they do. So today he posted, or today or yesterday he posted like one of the Legion's Con exclusives will be shown on 4/29. Like, so that's decent communication right there. It's hit and miss.
I still say 1, but you're going with the 2, huh?
I would go with a 2. So it's low. It's definitely not the best. They could do
Because of my bias, I will concede to the 2.
Okay.
Product quality.
Product quality is pretty good.
Oh, excuse me, sir. Loose joints, broken. Think about the Poxus wave, right? I heard a lot about the Poxus wave and other waves.
Poxus wave did break some.
And then when people would say anything, they'd get shot. They'd get gaslit by 1/6 Shooter and Dork Lair,
that really is true.
who are the marketing team of Four Horsemen. They're
What's
employees, both of them. Okay,
Totally.
they're both in. They get W-2s. What? I'm sorry. Go ahead. 1/6 Clipper.
Yeah. What's wild is I've never had a Horseman figure that broke. And whenever I have had an accessory that broke, they have replaced it for me.
What about the loose joints? Because I got a big dude that looks like an angel knight. He cannot stand.
On those brute scale figures or ogre scale, whatever the fuck it is, you're right. They can't stand and they are often loose. Their regular figures are all pretty good as far as I'm concerned, but you are right about the bigger ones. And that really should improve for what they charge. You are right.
Also, the 2012 articulation. That's another product quality strike against them. Now, I know they're moving in the right direction.
They are.
But there's been 10 years of Mythic Legions, correct? 10 years now?
More, yeah, I think just about 11 now. So
It's
yeah.
a little slow, guys. A little slow. You got to pick up the pace here.
I agree.
I'm
agree
saying
with
product
that.
quality. I know the sculpts are fantastic.
Yeah.
The paint apps are fantastic.
Yes. You're right though. What's the point if they can't stand? So
I put sculpt and paint at a 4 or 5. I'd put joints probably at a 2 at the most. So I'm gonna say 3 on product quality. Well, what say you, sir?
I will say 3 as well. That's
3.
Yeah.
Likability 0, correct?
No,
I mean, if we factor in the marketing team, Dork Lair and 1/6 Shooter,
if we factor
and
in
Jeremy,
If we factor in the marketing team,
Zero.
it does go down. I do like Eric. I am a big
Eric.
fan of Eric. Yes.
Well, what about Cornboy? I don't know him. What?
Hornboy, I've actually never talked to, and I've seen him 100 times, but I have never said a word to him.
Okay, so we got 0 for the marketing team, but what would you put Eric at?
I mean, Eric himself, I would put at a 5. So, yeah.
So we'd have to meet in the middle at a 2.5.
So give it a 3. That's
no. Why are you rounding up?
No. You're right. The other 2 bring it down. So give it a 2. Yeah.
2 for likability.
Yes. You can clip that. Dork layer disc number 4.
Yeah. There you go. All right, last one. Decision making and character selection. Now they're making their own characters.
They are.
I am not against reuse, but they do a lot of it.
It gets tiresome a lot of the time. But they also, like, I think Eric is the one that's like, no, fuck it. We'll just make all new stuff. So that's why I do like him the best. Like, that's how you get a walrus. Because he says, no, fuck it. Let's just do it.
Yeah.
Right. And have they put out a lot of unlikable releases? No. However, they did make the decision to make the Mouse King instead of continuing the Christmas Carol, which really fucking pissed me off. Like, that is a huge mark against them.
Yeah. I need your number. I need your final number because character selection with the I don't really care. I mean, they did culturally appropriate my people here with the definitely not Sir William Wallace figure.
No, that's not Sir William Wallace.
No.
But that head is real.
And that other chick's not Red Sonja too, right?
No, absolutely not.
No.
Never was. No way.
All right. So character selection
3. We got to stay in the middle here. It's not great. It's not the worst. So 3.
Okay. I mean, they're ending up at a 10, which I don't know.
I would give them a 10. I think that
Nice.
is reasonable.
Okay.
We're supposed to be impartial in this court, sir.
Screw that. This is my court. All right. Oh, the NECA team. Well, first, let me go to the chat here because we got a super chat from 206 Toys. Thank you so much, Brandon. He says, is that Ludwig von LaserPants?
I like that. It's
Not
perfect.
bad.
Yeah, that's good.
The Honorable Laser P Pants presiding. Thank you, Brandon. All right, the NECA team. Here we go. What do we know about the NECA team? We got Blaine.
We got Blaine. Mm-hmm.
Trevor, who is, I believe is sculptor, designer.
I believe so as well.
And then Randy Falk. He used to get very angry on Twitter.
He did. He used to be very active on Twitter, and now he is gone.
Did they remove him from Twitter in the Pixel Dan show?
No, I think he removed himself.
I know he went through a hard time of being doxxed.
Yeah, so...
And his phone being called at all hours of the day. I heard about that.
Right, so that sucks, but also, like, people say, like, toxic fans did that. That it's never the fans' fault, folks. Like, there's a reason why the fans turn against you. You never dox and call someone's phone, though. That's obviously
no, that's not
way
acceptable.
too far.
You
Right,
don't do that.
So,
That's not an acceptable response to
no,
Randy being a butthead.
no.
Okay, but communication. I gotta say, I'm giving him a fat 0 for the sewer thing.
A fat 0.
Like threatening people, telling them they won't be in good standing with you and your company when you're asking for their money for something they don't need for toys.
Yep.
Really bad, horrible way to communicate.
Horrible.
I think based on that alone, it's a 0.
I agree. And they don't tell us stuff on a regular basis anyway. So it's an overall 0.
Overall 0. Yeah. Product quality. Well, I will say it's gotten better in the past 10 years.
Yep.
I still see a lot of people breaking their NECA figures. Seen a lot of broken Marty McFlys.
Absolutely. And we're talking very limited articulation, just about across the board for...
Well, I mean, have you seen that new Casey Jones in the red shirt with the flag mask?
No.
Like, I haven't bought him, but he's got a ball peg at the waist.
Okay.
Not a flat swivel. He's got one at the abdomen, at the diaphragm.
Yep.
He's got pinless double jointed elbows and knees.
Oh, that's a big improvement. Okay.
That's a big improvement. But I think with the history of breakage, and how they handled it, I'm still rating them low. I'm giving them
No.
at best a 2.
I would say a 1. I would go with a 1.
You go to a product quality. I'll give you the 1. Okay, product
would.
quality, a 1. Now, the sculpts and the paintwork, phenomenal.
Good, yes.
Like NECA excels at that, and the amount of accessories in the box has always been a lot.
Really,
I mean,
really
for when they were $25, it was a bargain. At $35, it's like, okay,
yeah.
you know, but still, you get a lot in the box. You get a good sculpt. You get good paint. Like those cartoon turtles look like they stepped out of the cartoon.
That's Mrs. Maniac's favorite line. She
How
agrees
about
with you.
the movie turtles? Same thing. They look like
Movie?
shrunken down costume characters from the movie.
They look great. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh snap!
But
It says
they break. No. Go ahead.
No, they do break, but not as bad as they used to. I have to, you know, put that caveat in. Oh snap! It says if I see these 3 in a room, I'm turning around and hopping in my car and driving back to civilization. Probably not a bad idea. Oh snap!
Not a bad idea.
All right. So product quality, we said a 1.
But yeah, we can bump it to a 2.
No, we're not going to be nice. We're not going to be nice because of Blaine.
All right, fuck it. It's a 1 then.
It's a 1. Likability, Trevor seems fine.
Yeah.
I'm basing my number on Blaine. Even Randy, Randy, to me, he's kind of a little bit like Bobby Vallis, so I kind of like Randy.
I was going to say, I've met Randy twice now. What bothers me about Randy is, like, anytime you ask him about a product, he's like, no, it didn't sell enough. Like what are your expectations? Like, where are they? You know what I mean? Like, if everything you're putting out is not selling enough, maybe lower what you want to sell, dude.
They do a lot of unique sculpts, too.
They do, but they also repaint a lot of sculpts. So, come on. How many Jasons? How many Freddys? How many Pennywises? A ton.
A lot. I mean, how many different versions of the cartoon turtles?
A shit ton.
A ton. I bet it's 10.
Mm-hmm.
I bet there's 10 4-packs of those damn things.
Right.
Okay, so likability, back to that. Because of Blaine, it's a 0. I'll give Trevor seems really nice. He was nice at PowerCon when I talked to him. Even Randy was nice to me when I met him at Star Wars Celebration Chicago very briefly.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say likability 2.
2. So
but
like
Blaine really brought it down.
Right. A 0 and then 2 3s or 4s. We could even 4. So 2. 2's good. Yeah.
Decision making / character selection.
I don't know, man. Like their decision making, like what really is a huge mark against them currently is there's only 4 Sesame Street turtles. Like everyone are turtles. Sesame Street figures, yes. Everyone I talk to is really excited about these figures. How is there only 4 right now?
Because they've been putting too much effort into TMNT and they just started Sesame Street. Now, rumors are, right, that Mattel may not be so nice like Playmates was. They might not play as nice as Playmates did and let other companies have their say. But I mean, that's rumor, speculation. But, Joy Toys kind of already said they're done. Well, they haven't said that. A retailer did. So it's not looking good for that. So, but I think we'll see things ramp up with Sesame Street.
I hope so, man. Sesame Street and Muppets. Just let's go. Come on.
How do they show the Sherlock guy and not Cookie Monster? Like,
I don't know.
Yeah, like Cookie Monster. So, okay, character selection based on Sesame Street. I'd say it's they start off with the right way. Bert and Ernie.
Yeah.
Okay, Super Grover, fine. We know we're gonna get a regular Grover.
Sure.
Big Bird, great. That's a great 4th selection. Sherlock is number 5.
Dude, they showed Harry Monster, Oscar, and the regular Grover at a San Diego Comic-Con 2 years ago. We don't have any of them.
No updates on those yet.
No.
Okay, so character selection. What do we?
Character selection's good. Decision making is bad.
So 3.
Yes, because they don't put shit out. Just get shit out. We want to buy stuff. You're never getting more sales by not putting shit out, dude.
So far, they are the lowest ranked team at 6.
I believe it. They deserve that, I would say.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on now. Well, who's the next? McFarlane Toys. Now, they do live streams. I've seen a little bit from them. I would base this mostly on Todd himself.
Me too.
Right. But before we do that, we have to go to the chat because Mercen Twister sends in 5 3POA podcast memberships. Thank you so much, Mercen Twister.
She's the best.
Thank you so much for those 5 new hooligans. Stay tuned for the after show, guys. We will be doing an after show tonight. After this for hooligans only. So if you do not get one of those gifted memberships and you want to be a part of that, just hit that join button down below.
Just buy one. It's worth it. After shows are great. Yeah.
We do silly stuff on this show, right, Jersey?
We do indeed, and we have a great time doing it.
We have a great time. All right, let's see here. How do I hide that? Thank you so much, Mercen Twister.
She's the best. Just
all right. Lord of Brooklyn is also here. He says, excuse my absence. I am on the phone with BMAC about LaserPants' slander. Hasbro headquarters. I find you in contempt of court. Bailiff, please see Lord of Brooklyn out.
Out.
No. Hasbro employees in here while we slander them.
No, we don't want that.
All right. The McFarlane team. These 3 guys, and then Todd. I think it's Claudio, AJ, and I'm going to call him, he looks like a Dave.
He could be.
That's a Dave.
One of them, I was going to say, I have friends who really liked one guy that was there and is not there anymore, and I can't think of his name. God damn it.
Well, I'll say Claudio was the guy at the NECA booth at ZoloCon, right? The guy on the left here with the glasses? Wasn't that him? He was giving out free figures, and I got one. I got 2.
They gave out a ton of free stuff. Yeah.
That's right. So, and then AJ is, I think, marketing or whatever. He's on the live streams. I don't know. Let's just talk about Todd McFarlane, okay? Todd McFarlane here, okay?
Okay.
Todd McFarlane. I got a toy company. Communication. I love his communication. I don't care what he says, as long as he's saying something to making me laugh. Todd, you get a 5 for communication.
Get us a 5. No question.
All right.
Yep.
We're giving McFarlane a 5 for communication. Product quality.
Product quality is not so good. Yeah, no. I have had an amazing. I don't even have that many McFarlanes, and I've had so many that just fall apart right out of the package.
Really?
Oh yeah, just the arm,
just like breakage.
Right, not even breakage. They just fall apart. Like you can put it back together,
yes,
but it's never the same. So
like the legs, yeah, yes. I've had the hips. So I don't have a ton. Also, their toe joints are hideous and loose, which makes the figures hard to stand. The legs are too long, which makes them look weird. And
the diapers are fucking ugly. Let's face it.
The massively oversized diapers that are ugly. The ratcheted joints that are awkward. The weird wrists. The wrist pegs, right? With the wrist, and it's all weird looking. And
with the balls. Like, who's using balls these days?
And the giant friggin' pins, which I know I don't really mind pins, but his are so huge and garish.
So bad, yeah.
Product quality, because I like Todd, I'll give him a 2, not a 1. But you say 1, we're giving him a 1.
I say 1. I do say 1.
I'm giving him a 1.
No, you know what? Give him a 2 because he wired some capes and didn't up the price. Give him a 2.
That's true, but then he took them away.
For some figures, but not all.
All right.
This is really hard.
2 for product quality. Now, likability, I mean, how do you not like Todd McFarlane?
You gotta like Todd.
He's so funny, man.
Nah, he's
an asshole in real life. I bet he is. I bet he's a big asshole like Rob Liefeld is, you know?
You think
so?
But
that's kind of I've heard things. I mean, Bobby has a story about when he was a kid.
Bobby does. That's true.
You know?
That's true.
But that kind of makes me like it. Like, it's funny to me.
Yeah,
like,
he's funny.
Like, he's funny. He makes me laugh. You know, like his clown shoes.
I would say, so give him a 4 then. We give him 1 point off, give him a 4.
I'll give him a 4. And Claudio gave me figures, so if we're counting him.
Also,
4.
He helped stick the 4. Yep.
Likability. All right. Now, decision making and character selection. He does a lot of Batmans and a lot of Supermans.
He really does. There's full waves of just weird fucking Batman.
Yeah. Yeah.
That decision making is poor. However, he then will go the complete opposite way and make Z-list characters that I've never heard of, which is very cool.
That is cool, man. They're making OMAC. Did you see that one that they?
It's a great looking OMAC. Yep.
It's a great looking OMAC.
But Black Condor and Gangbuster, literally never heard of them.
Never heard of them. Or what was the other one? The Eclipso?
Eclipso we've heard of, yeah.
I've not seen that version. Like it looks weird.
He always, no matter who drew him, that dude looks weird. So
okay,
yeah,
okay. So where are we ending up on character selection here?
The Batman and Superman and just the Bat family in general really ruin it for me. So I'm not going higher than a 2. Yeah.
2. I'll give you the 2. I'll give you the 2, which actually puts him at a 13. Wow. Todd McFarlane in the lead for Toy Team.
In the lead. That's ridiculous.
Because communication was a 5.
Yeah, he's the only one who's
likability was a 4. So
yeah.
Now, okay, so that's Todd at a 13. He overtook the Transformer team by 1 point. 1 point. Wow. People are not going to like that. There's people that hate Todd because they don't like his figures.
Yeah, but you shouldn't hate Todd. Like, I understand hating the figures. You shouldn't hate Todd.
And you know who else you shouldn't hate, Jersey Maniac?
I do, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah.
Who? Who should you not hate?
Nerdzoic.com.
That's right, baby. Nerdzoic.com. Speaking of McFarlane Toys, I just mentioned it. Look, they got that OMAC right there. New pre-order alert. OMAC, Eclipso, Bronze Tiger. That's one I've not heard of either. But you can pre-order them right now at nerdzoic.com. Or how about this? How about Master of the Universe, the movie Chronicles line? By the way, not pre-order, in stock and shipping now.
That's awesome.
Right now with this awesome looking Battle Cat. I don't even like He-Man. I might have to get this Battle Cat. It looks that good. They've got He-Man, Skeletor. That Skeletor from the movie looks pretty cool.
Not bad. Yeah, not bad.
Yeah. Rumor is they're going to be reusing these for some of their DC lines. So some of these bodies, you know, I mean, like this He-Man body, I can see that being a couple of different characters. But these, not pre-order, they're in stock now. They just dropped. You can go there and get those. Or how about this? Brand new Mafex. That's right, Nerdzoic has Mafex figures. You can go grab those in stock. They got the new, the Final Swing Spider-Man was good. I have that one. Very good figure.
Okay.
Also, some re-releases, that Darth Vader. That might be my favorite Mafex figure so far this year. That Darth Vader, he is good. He can pose.
Really? Wow.
He can pose. Mm-hmm. This Luke was on my list last year for top 10. He was in my top 10, this Mafex Luke Skywalker.
Wow. Okay.
Love that Luke. You go there and get those. Or how about this one? That's right, new Jada. Jada just keeps getting better. The Balrog, I have it right here.
No, these two are awesome.
This E Honda, he's great, but this Balrog might be one of their best.
Wow.
The Balrog is that good, dude, and you can get them right now on nerdzoic.com. Guys, nerdzoic.com, they're going to save you a few bucks where they can. They got this thing called the Nerd Stash, okay? You make a bunch of different orders. You let them pile up there in the warehouse for a little while. And then when you're ready, you tell them, hey, ship my Nerd Stash, and they'll ship it all for one low shipping price at nerdzoic.com. That's the kind of customer service you're going to get, and it doesn't end there. If there's ever a problem with your order, you reach out to them. You know exactly who you're talking to. You're not talking to a call center in India. You're talking to a call center in PA, and guess who's manning it? Matt himself, or Anna. Or one of the interns. Probably the interns.
Communications at 10. A 10.
That's right. It's a 10. They are going to take care of you. Matt gets it. He's a collector just like us. He's always out there buying this stuff, adding to his collection. He knows the struggle of being a collector, and he will help you out. So shop at nerdzoic.com. Skip the Walmart, skip the Amazons, the Targets. Screw them. These big corporations ruining the earth, ruining our lives.
Seriously.
Shop at nerdzoic.com. Be a good person. Support a fine family business. That's what you should do. I command you, hooligans. Shop at nerdzoic.com. Because you know what, Jersey? Nerdzoic.com, you know what they are?
I do. You want me to say it, or do you want to say it?
I'll say it.
Okay.
Nerdzoic.com. Small enough to care, but big enough to deliver. That's right, guys. Nerdzoic.com. Now, back to the Judgment.
The Judgment.
Ooh, moving on
Here
to
we
the
go.
Jada team. The Jada team, who, in my opinion, is just June.
Agreed.
I don't know who else works at Jada Toys except
Nope.
this guy.
Nope, just him.
Yeah, just June. So, let's rank them. Now, the figures are fantastic, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
We often refer to Jada Toys figures when we're, we make comparisons to Marvel Legends because
Yes.
I think between me and you, Marvel Legends is probably our favorite line.
Yes. Probably.
We've definitely been collecting it longer than anything else.
Yes. Well, we have more legends than anything else. So yeah.
Thousands.
Yeah. By
Between the two of us, we probably have 3,000.
at least. Yep. At
So,
least.
the figures are great, but the communication.
Is not there. Yeah. It's
Is it not? Now, I know June does go on some channels and does interviews with like Toy Migos and who else? I think just Toy Migos.
Has he been on 3POA?
I've never asked him to.
Oh, you should.
Yeah, I don't know. Would it be good? See, my thing is always I want to be entertaining, not informative. Screw being informative.
Yeah.
That's gay. I want to be entertaining.
I understand. So would that? Yeah. No. Maybe he doesn't fit your vibe. I'll give you that.
But,
communication overall, though, like they don't tell us much. Like they didn't. There was no post saying like hey, E Honda and Balrog finally in stock after we showed you them 3 years ago. I didn't see that. So communication's definitely not great.
We need to assign a number to it.
2.
Pock Photo says communication a 2. They announce figures, but have a release window of Mezco.
2. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, 2.
Yeah. 2.
I will say, and I'm going to defend them a little bit. I'm giving them a 2 because that's just their performance on communication. But I will say they're still relatively new to making action figures.
They are. Yeah. When did
It's only been 3-4 years, I think.
You think
They started off with Universal Monsters and Serial.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Right? And then
Yeah.
Street Fighter, I think, started in 2023
I think you're right.
when we got Ryu and Ken. So
if they finish the line before the end of the year, 3 years to get, all those, that's not the worst. It feels like it's been a lot longer, but
it does. Maybe it's, yeah.
we'll
Okay.
have to look. We have to double check. Yeah.
Well, either way, we're giving them 2 for communication. Now, product quality, I got to say it's stellar.
It's stellar. It's very good.
And I have seen some people, I never have had a QC issue with any of my figures, and I have at least one of each.
Nope, me neither.
Everything they've released in Street Fighter, one of each. A few of the monsters, a few of the food mascots. I've never personally had a quality issue.
Got to give them a 5. Their price is getting a little high now for when it started. Like that was the big praise, like that Ryu and Chun-Li, like they were just 25, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now they're 30, and the deluxes are 35.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think 5 is fair. I
Yeah,
mean,
no,
that might be glazing a little bit, but I mean, Jada, I think they're kicking other toy teams in the nuts.
They are.
Like, get your acting gear. Look what we can do, and we're new at this.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, and then Storm Marina comes along, and they're like, oh, yeah, look what we can do for the same price. It's like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've heard Storm can offer us such good prices because they own their factories.
So do the Horsemen. What's their excuse then?
Go
back. Take points off the Horsemen. Go back.
Okay, how many?
I don't know.
We did give them 10 seems high, but okay. This is about the team as a whole, not necessarily just about how much you like the toy.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, likability. June, I wouldn't say he has a personality.
Little
but
bland.
He's a little bland, but he's seems nice.
Seems nice. Yes.
He's not an asshole.
No.
At
He's
all.
trying. He's
Yeah.
trying. So
He seems quiet, a little shy.
So 4?
I would say 4 is good. I like
Okay.
June just fine. The few times I've seen him.
Okay.
Okay. How about decision making and character selection? I mean, I'm going to rate this high because they're going to be the first company to give us the entire Street Fighter 2 roster.
That's true.
So they're making the right choices. And the reuse is fair. They're doing player 2s and player 3s. Like
they are. No, that is fair.
You know, like
so
go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I was going to say, I think even Ryu and Ken are different body molds, and they're very similar.
Yep.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but so I'm going to say character selection, decision making. I would say 4.
All right, 4. You can't give it 5 just because of that one plain fucking Scooby-Doo figure. That's just flat out hot garbage.
Yeah, and I would also take a point away for not having Scooby-Doo in Wave 1. It's in Wave 1. The name of the line, the name of the property is Scooby-Doo.
True.
And it's going to be till Wave 3 when we get Scooby.
Crazy. Who's in Wave 2? Which of the main characters?
Daphne.
It is Daphne. Okay.
Shaggy, Daphne, and then Scooby Wave 3. Like,
that's.
I think you probably should have reversed that. Like on Scooby Wave 1, Shaggy Wave 2.
Yeah, absolutely.
Daphne 3, Fred, Wilma.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
4.
So we are at a 15 for Jada Toys.
That's well deserved.
Surged past McFarlane at 13. Jada in the lead with 15, and they have been judged.
Good for you. Good job,
June.
Good for you, sir. Very good. Oh boy.
Super 7. This is going to be a bloodbath here.
Yeah.
Let me just check the chat. Oh, look at this, Fapa. Thank you so much, Fapa. He sends in a 6-month member chat. Thank you. Nerdzoic are amazingly fast. Indeed. Thank you for the testimonial.
I'm surprised he didn't contradict you and just say they're slow just because.
I think Fapa's turning over a new leaf, and also the wig, the gavel, the robe.
He respects you now.
It's very intimidating. I say. That's the first thing you think when you see this. You think, oh,
watch out for that guy.
Better dot my I's and cross my T's around this guy.
Oh, God.
All right, Super 7. Here we go.
Oh, good. KJ's still in the chat. Good. Wonderful.
So we have Veebs in marketing, and we have Brian Flynn, I guess, everything else. Right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, Veebs also the ball washer. Head ball washer.
Absolutely. His main job.
Yep.
Add it for years. You don't want to add the Thunder Cuck in there from marketing as well?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, yes, you do. We want more Thundercats.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I should have added him in there. Okay. Let's get to it. Let's do some judging of Super 7 here. Here we go.
Yes,
ranking
please.
and judgment. Communication. Well, he only goes on Veeb's channel.
Only goes on Veebs or the Thundercucks, so that's a fucking 0 because there are not 2 people on this planet who I want to watch less than those 2.
And in my opinion, a lot of lies.
Oh God.
This will be the first -1. I'm giving communication a -1 because of, in my opinion, the lies.
I support it.
You support the -1? Okay.
I would go negative even lower if you want. I'm all for it.
Well, stay reasonable.
Okay.
There's still more to get to here. Product quality.
Like
it's listen, it's garbage. Look at this. Look at this Andre the Giant. Come on.
Oh my God.
That looks like a gorilla. It looks like an albino gorilla. That looks nothing like Andre the Giant.
Who is also retarded. Like it could not get worse. They're $65. You get less accessories than you got before. The plastic is just shy of horse shit. Like we are talking the lowest quality plastic that they could possibly find for this ridiculously high price. And Mr. Pants, Judge Pants.
Yes.
He claimed, he raised prices $10 extra. So he raised them during the pandemic, then raised them again because of tariffs. The tariffs were deemed illegal. He's going to get a refund for the ridiculous shit he paid. Is he going to lower prices? No, he's fucking not, folks.
Lower prices?
No. Product quality.
You gotta be kidding me.
No. Negative. How negative can we go on this scale?
I was going to say a -1. I was going to say, but if you want to go lower, I'm all for it.
Negative. It's Ryan. It is so bad. Let's give it a -3.
-3 for product quality. Wow. Okay. I mean, I know the paint apps, the joints. I mean, they made a Chitara who can't hit a running pose, and that's what she does. She runs.
Ryan, the Chitara they showed us too wasn't half bad. The Chitara that we got was so fucking embarrassing.
Likability.
There are few people walking this earth I like less than Veebs. Yeah. I can't even be impartial here, so I'm going to let you pick this number.
I'll give them each a -1. So I'll give Veebs a -1 as a marketer, brand ambassador marketer.
Oh my God!
And Brian Flynn, I got to give him a negative. So I'm going -2 on likability.
A porter potty full to the brim would do a better job as brand ambassador than Veebs.
Fair. So likability -2.
-2. Fine.
-2.
Fine.
Right now we are at -6. So
not looking good.
They're going to end up in the negative, even if they get a 5 for decision making and character selection. So decision making.
He chose to ship those turtles at the height of the tariff.
The height. How,
like no one else did that, Ryan. No one.
Also, the decision to keep single joints because they aesthetically look better. However, he managed to make single joints look worse than double joints on some of these figures.
Literally.
So you don't have the range, and you have an ugly joint on these figures. Sloppy paint apps.
Very sloppy.
Dude, the one Ultimate I bought was a Voltron, and it came out of the box just a floppy mess. With fuzzy paint apps were like overspray on this thing. And it was a $50 figure.
No, they are made with the lowest possible care and quality possible. Like just lowest. And they charge us so much.
That's their decision to go with these single jointed crappy joints.
Absolutely. Yes. Oh God, this is a very good point. How
Yes.
do you fuck that up? He didn't make the main family.
He never made the main family. How do you do that? The character selection, -1.
Yeah, no, this is also a negative. Yep.
So are we going -2 for
Yes,
decision making
at
and character?
least.
Okay, so -2.
Yes.
All right, that is a -8.
-8. Well, we
They are
should have.
definitely Super 7 is at the bottom with a -8.
They are the worst. Like that is definitely well deserved. I don't care what KJ says. They are the worst.
I mean, are we gonna listen to what KJ says?
No, we're not.
Yeah,
Maybe when he's talking about imports, but that's it.
But we could listen to what Alex S says, because he's been a member for 32 months. Thank you, Alex S. He says, Super 7 better get a +20. Good show so far. Thank you, Alex. They are not getting a +20.
No, they are not.
Sorry, Alex.
KJ.
What did KJ say now, huh?
Wow, you guys have broke my heart.
All right. Although I do like the typewriter from Sesame Street, the reaction typewriter. I did buy that.
Oh, yeah.
But I didn't like the $25 price point.
Dude,
they bent me over.
No, those prices are beyond insane. How does Target still order them?
I don't know. It wasn't even. I had to get it off Amazon. It was sold out everywhere, and I panicked.
That's even worse. Who's buying them?
I don't know. KJ.
No, besides him.
All right. Oh, moving on to the Mezco team.
Okay.
Again. Who's the Mezco team? We don't know.
The Amazing? Like, who are the... Yeah, who are these people? Who'd you find here?
This is Mike Mezkowitz. This is Mez.
Okay.
There's not a lot of images of him online. He does not do interviews, except he did one with Toy Page. Shout out to Toy Page. By the way, it's an excellent interview. You should go watch it. You get to know Mez a little bit. He seems like a no-nonsense type of guy. However, we're not here to be nice. We're here to judge. Right?
Yeah. Yes.
Now, when it comes to communication, there is none.
There is none.
Like, they don't do interviews.
No.
Besides that one Toy Page interview, which was 5 years ago.
Yeah, I was going to ask.
No interviews.
Yeah.
Communication, I mean, you get like a one-day heads up when something's going to drop.
Not good. Yep.
it would be nice to have a little bit more time to prepare.
Yeah.
Because they're basically $120 figures.
Yes.
So communication, I got to go with the 1.
I gotta go with the 1, and only because if you see The Amazing at one of these shows, he will talk to you for as long as you want. We do not besmirch the good name of The Amazing.
Absolutely not. No, The Amazing will definitely tell you what you need to know. But
absolutely, no one else will though. No one.
You have to go to a con for that. Not everyone can get to a con, and that's not technically the company telling you. So, I will say, The Amazing did save me at San Diego Comic-Con. He said, this is 2024. I was like, man, I miss those turtles. I really want those turtles. He's like, psst, join the waiting list right now.
Wow.
And I said, okay. And I got him. So shout out to D.
No,
all right.
Love The Amazing. Yep.
But communication, sorry, Mez. Like, the little I know about him, the interview he did with Toy Page, he seems like a nice, likable guy. No nonsense. He's a New Yorker. He's got the New Yorker accent, which I think is cool. You know, he sounds like he would be in a Goodfellas movie, a Scorsese movie.
Yep.
But yeah, so I'm sorry. Communication's a 1. Now, product quality. I like my Mezcos.
I do like my Mezcos, yes. I don't care what Anthony says. I understand the little big head thing, making him look a little Mego-y. I
Sure.
get it. I get it. So, and yeah, I mean, I've never really had too much of a problem. I've had one cape rip, but that's it.
Really? You had a cape rip?
Yeah, on the seafaring guy, Captain whatever his fucking name is. It
Nemo.
wasn't big. Nemo, it just wasn't big enough. So Letterman is fucking insane though. Yeah.
Phenomenal figure, man. Letterman
Phenomenal.
is just great. I have never had a Mezco break on me, although I know in the past, especially with like the Harley Quinns or the female characters, knees, elbows, they would snap.
Really?
Yes, and also
Oh.
the 89 Batman was a disaster.
Was a disaster.
I mean,
yeah.
Bobby's was never posed, cracking within a year. Mine is, I haven't looked at it in a while, but mine hasn't. So it varies figure to figure, but you know, there has been some product quality issues. However, I think for the most part, you know, 89 Batman aside, some of the earlier female figures, I think it's pretty damn solid.
Yeah, they just shouldn't have done that 89 Batman. That caused them so much grief. They just shouldn't have bothered. You know?
They should not ever do the soft body skeleton under skeleton thing.
No. So 4 overall, fair?
I think 4 might be a little bit generous, but you know, our bias is going to seep in there a little bit.
Someone says all of my Mezcos broke. What did you do?
I mean, that. How? Yeah.
How, dude?
Do you have
tell
one?
us more.
Maybe he only has one,
Maybe.
or
And it
maybe he
was-
has 2. And I don't know.
Right. And it was Harley Quinn and the other one. Right.
Yeah. All right. Now, likability. I've seen one interview. He seemed likable.
That's not enough. Like that's
It's not enough.
No, it's not enough. We got to go with a 1 again because again, like when you're charging this much and selling this much and want us to actually buy it, get out there. Like just do an interview sometimes. It's not
Okay.
that hard. Yeah.
Giving him a 1.
Yeah.
Decision making / character selection. It's taken a long. I mean, it took years to get Robin to go with our 19 Batmans.
That's true.
I'm
So
still waiting
true.
on the Robin that I really want, Tim Drake.
Yeah. They are really weird when it comes to like the DC and Marvel. Like there's so few a year.
hmm
you
They do
know?
a lot of Rumble Society, which I do like.
I do like.
But I'm only getting like the street level characters like Letterman now.
Oh.
I'm not.
Got it.
I don't do the sci-fi. I'm not doing any of the other stuff. Well, I get the ninjas. The martial arts stuff. I'll get that. But
you get Doc Knock and that sort of shit, right?
I guess, yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, I got Doc Knock. Damn it.
God damn it. So decision-making characters, like it's all A-listers. So like when you have
Yeah.
a line like this where it's just so few characters per year for these licenses, it's all going to be A-listers, which to me is pretty. But they made KG Beast too, didn't they?
They made KG Beast. They made Mr. Freeze. They made some deeper cuts. They don't do a lot of female figures.
I don't have any. So I only have Rumble Society, no females. I didn't get Tangerine. That was the only one that I could have gotten. Didn't.
Yeah. Yeah. I probably should have bought that one. Dang it.
Yeah, right?
So decision making, character selection.
Kind of low, I would say.
I think I got to go with maybe a 2 or a 3, but
My gut was 2, so go with the 2.
Okay, we're gonna go 2. All right, that puts Mezco at an 8, but not a -8 like Super 7.
No, definitely a positive company. Just could do better.
Could do better. All right, let's move on to the next. Oh, Savage Crucible, the Savage Crucible team. Yeah. Let's have a look at this. Now we've had interactions with them.
We
one-on-one. I might be working at their booth at an upcoming con.
Oh, so you
Moat Universe.
Oh, interesting. Can you still be impartial, Judge
No,
Pants?
absolutely not.
Okay, carry on.
100% biased and partial. So we have the team here, which let's see.
What?
Here.
Why am I in here?
Well, you're a marketer. You're a dirty shill who gets stuff for free and does reviews for them. So the Jersey Maniac marketer. So
Oh God,
that's immediately a mark against them. -20.
Right, I'm gonna ruin their likability here. Come on.
Hey, listen. You want to meet? I'm being unbiased. Sorry.
This team.
That's the way it goes.
This team.
Everyone else, sweethearts.
They're so it's no joke. I say this all the time. The most likable team that is out there today.
So you got Nikki the painter.
Nikki the painter. We love Nikki.
You got Stell the digital content and promotions director.
The most Greek man of all time. Go ahead.
Incredibly Greek. More Greek than John Stamos himself.
Yes, by far.
You've got well, of course, Renato. He's their tech guy. He's their IT guy and the photographer.
Yep.
You've got there's Renato's in the chat. Hello.
Renato's in the chat. And again,
Bailiff, make this man sit down. It's my gavel. Put Renato back in his seat. Don't let him leave.
No, he's got to watch this. Again, one of the nicest fucking guys. Like,
oh,
seriously.
hands down.
Like,
Renato would take top spot for nicest guy in the toy industry.
Probably.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Tough to beat.
Of course, you got Rob, the owner of the company, right? The businessman.
Right. And again, I don't know how you could possibly dislike Rob. Like, watch Mega Powers from last week. So likable, so open with so much information. You know, he didn't say, no, don't talk about this. He said, yeah, no, ask me anything. I don't care.
Yeah. And then you've got Matt O'Toole, the sculptor and designer. And there's many sculptors and designers at the company. There's many more people on the team.
Yes.
Couldn't get to everyone.
No. They all have accents. They all from some other country.
A lot of accents, yeah.
Yeah.
Except the Greek guy still. No, I mean American accent, but you know.
Right.
Yeah.
How weird is that? Yeah.
Okay, so.
Oh man, I'm bringing this team down.
Communication. Now, I will say communication. They like to do a lot of like make you work for it, like a lot of riddles almost, or teasers, Easter eggs. You got to find them and search them, and you got to buy the comic books. There's teasers and stuff in there.
Right.
Thanks to Tyler Lalone for telling me, because I don't have any of the comics.
All right. Like, thankfully, we know Tyler, so we don't have to do shit. He just does it for us. Hey, Tyler, can you?
I mean, you as the brand marketer, the lead marketer, you should be buying the comic books and having them available and trying to sell them to other people.
That is true. I have to do better.
So that's a point against them right there.
It is. It
as far as
really is.
I like the fun factor of the Easter egg and the little teases they'll put on the tables and stuff like that. I also like that Rob went on Mega Powers and was like an open book. That was a great interview.
No, he was awesome. Absolutely awesome.
So that's a point for them. However, I think you bring them down a little bit.
I do. Can we leave me out of this? I don't want to bring them down.
I mean,
I'll buy the comic books and distribute them, goddammit.
Listen, you're on the payroll. You accepted payment. So
I don't even have my ORIC yet.
Neither do I. I got my shipping notice, so I can't wait.
Me too, and I really can't wait. But it feels like we're last. Like, my God.
Well, yeah. You like that? Oh, snap. That's good, right?
It was a good job. It was a good artistic choice.
Now, communication, I would want to give them a 5. Again, you
absolutely
take a point off. So
I do, but
4.
we have to give them a 5. They are very communicative. They do shows.
Is that bias? Is that our bias? Just say yes.
I mean, I don't feel as though it is.
It is 5. Okay, 5. Savage Crucible 5.
5.
Product quality. Now, I will say when there has been QC issues, like loose toe joints or snappage at the knee, I had one snap on me. Customer service, boom, new one in the mail.
So
And by the way, keep the broken one for parts.
Yes.
Okay.
So my Lynx, what is his name? Bernmar, whatever his fucking name is.
Brenyar Vale.
Brenyar Vale, thank you. So mine would not stay together at the waist.
Okay.
So I messaged Renato. They sent me another lower torso piece. Still wouldn't stay together at the waist. So they sent me a new figure.
Okay. So there has been some quality issues.
Yes.
But they take care of it.
Instantly. Yes.
Instantly.
No questions.
So, product quality, what number are you thinking?
So there is issues, though. So...
But they fixed them. But that doesn't mean that there hasn't been issues. There's been issues.
Right. So we got... what do you think?
The bias in me wants to say 4.
Me too. That's what my bias wants to say as well.
But just because of the issues that there have been fixed.
Absolutely. Yes.
So...
And, I mean, I have all of the figures, and I had one issue. They also preemptively sent us feet, or just made the feet available because they just, So
they also hired you as a brand marketer. So
God, that was quite a decision on their part, right?
I mean, okay, likability, 5.
It's a 5.
They're all likable.
It's a 10. Like, let's face it. Like, this is a no-brainer.
When me and Zakanan walk down to the hotel lobby and like the entire Savage Crucible team is sitting there having breakfast and they smile and wave us over and we join them. They're all, you got to give them a 5. They're a 5.
Have to give them a 5. They are unquestionably a 5. And if anyone doubts that, go to their table at a con.
Dude, Rob is so likable. Rob is so likable. He's like the one other toy maker that Bobby actually likes. That's how likable he is.
Right.
Bobby doesn't like anyone else that makes toys except for Rob.
Can you imagine telling Rob? Can you imagine telling Rob, no, you're not welcome to sell at my con?
Oh, I can imagine it.
I mean,
but you got to consider the source.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay, so likability 5. Decision making and character selection. They're all new original characters. However, they're making some badass Frazetta figures.
They are.
So selecting Frazetta as an IP. That, I think it's on a character by painting basis that they get them.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They pick some good ones. Warrior with ball and chain, cool. Death Dealer, cool.
Cool. Absolutely. I can't wait for that one, dude.
I've never read a Michael Moorcock book, but I hear a lot of good things about Elric of Melnimbone. Cool.
I bought the books just because they made the figure, and now I want to know because he looks great.
Decision making / character selection.
Dude,
what number do you give him?
I'll answer it this way. When I asked him what do you most want to make, everything he told me was a good idea. So I got to give him a 5.
I will give him a 5. I'll give him a 5, which puts them at a 19.
They did fucking deserve that, dude. Like, no joke. This is not shilling. They deserve it.
That they have surpassed McFarlane, Jada at 15. Wow. So that's 19 out of 20. So you guys have my P.O. box. If you want to send me anything for giving you 19, just go right ahead. Okay, thank you.
Me too.
Not him. Me first.
No, me too. No, fuck him. Me too.
No.
Yeah.
No. Send it to me. I have a bigger channel than him.
That's true.
Savage Crucible, you've been judged. That's right. Now moving on to Valverse. Oh my God.
We're gonna do Valverse.
We have to do It's only fair.
Okay.
It's only fair. Let's take a look at the Valverse team right here. Okay, the Valverse team. You have, of course, Bobby Vala. This guy does some stuff there, I guess.
Something.
And then the customer service representative. That is me. That is myself right here. I get more customer service inquiries and DMs than anyone. So
I believe that. I do believe that.
Yeah.
Look how hopeful you look in this picture. This is great.
It's very nice. I mean, it says right there, great guy, handsome,
great guy, important. Very so important. Who's more famous than you? Really, no one. So yeah.
Hold on one sec. All right.
Okay.
Now, how we have to rank them on the same scale, the Valverse company,
Okay.
the two main employees here.
Okay. What about the behind the scenes guy? We're not ranking him?
I mean, does he really do much?
He answers all the emails, doesn't he? That's got to be
Not very
rough.
well.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
Communication.
So, I mean, Bobby's on this show every other week, answering every question.
Bobby just did 4 shows in a row on this.
4 shows in a row. Bobby's communication is a fucking 5. Like, that's an easy one.
I mean, this seems a little biased to me. Maybe I should have had you on these pictures.
What do you want to give him for communication?
I mean, I'd have to go above 5 because I know stuff. I mean, if it's on a personal basis, him to me, there's a lot of communication going on. But
There's a lot.
You know,
There's a lot on the show.
I'll say it's been 3 years since Valafare. We haven't done another Valafare. I think we should. But he's saving everything for DFW.
Okay.
But I'm not there to stream it this year, so we'll see if he can figure out how to stream it.
I hope so, yeah.
I mean, at least hopefully he'll record it and release it later or something like that.
Another part of Bobby's communication, we have learned more from him about the industry as a whole than anyone else by far.
Okay. Jeff Morris says, you just said Jordan doesn't answer email well, so communication has to be a 4. True.
All right, fine. If you want to
knock him down to a 4? Okay, we're knocking him down to 4.
If you want to take the point off for poor Jordan, go right ahead.
Poor Jordan. He's a jerk. He is mean.
He's mean?
Jordan is mean.
God, Jordan's been nothing but nice to me. It must be a you thing. It must be
No, it's not a me thing. It's a him thing. He's mean.
Oh, man.
I'm the behind the scenes guy.
You can't get mad at me for making that of him, you know?
No, of course not.
Or this.
He's the behind the scenes guy. The type of guy to eat his food at a cafe that you never seen. And Jordan, the behind the scenes guy. He is very gay. He's very gay. Oh, he's so very gay. He's so very gay. Gay. He is gay. He's so gay. He is so gay. He's so gay.
All right, that's enough.
Is he farting rainbows? Is that what I saw in there?
Yeah, he's Jordan, the behind the scenes guy.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What talent?
Yeah. I mean, he can dance.
Clearly.
Now, the product quality. So we're putting communication at a 4. Product quality. The Valverse Action Force quality.
So when they started, there were lots of issues, but he fixed them all. So what do we give that?
Well, we gave Savage Crucible a 4.
Okay, so we'll give him a 4. Okay.
So there has been issues in the past, but they've been corrected.
Yeah. Would you agree with that statement? You would know far more than
I feel
me.
like I shouldn't have an opinion here, but
Of course you should. You're the judge, so of course you should.
fine. I'll give him a 4.
Okay.
Oh, man. If Savage Crucible beats him, he's going to be so mad.
Oh, boy.
Likability. Well, let's see what the chat says about that. We have
Okay.
Studio Tizzy here, a.k.a. Alex Sanchez. He says, Bobby likability is a -10. Not speaking for myself, just what I've heard.
I've heard similar. I just don't agree, but sure.
I feel like I'm too biased here.
No, I mean
I
would be
recuse myself.
I would be equally as biased. I like Bobby. I talk to him all the time. I give him a 5. If I'm the one
wow,
deciding,
likability for Vala is a 5.
I understand how Vala is. A lot of people just don't fucking get it. You know.
It's like Vala's Hasbro and you're Brandon.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Man.
Zakanen says -3. He's just so harsh. So harsh. Oh my God! Look at Jeremy J here. A -7,000.
Wow. All right. Well, let's go to the chat. We got a super chat here from Justin Booth. Thank you so much, Justin, for $5. He says, "I'm going to get called a shill for saying this, but at this point, I don't give a. I give Valverse a 10 out of 10 in every category. Well, it's out of 5. Can't go above 5.
But we know what you mean.
But thank you, Justin Booth, for the $5. Much appreciated. Derek Dalzell says, I've been on board since Kickstarter. I gave him a 5554. We need a new Desert Rat. Cough, cough.
Ah, interesting. Okay.
Zakanen says, Jordan doesn't deserve these unwarranted attacks. Seriously, he scrubs the chat, but he can't see it when you use parentheses. I can see it. Jeremy J with $5. Thank you, Jeremy J. He says, Bobby won't make a figure of me, so I give him a negative 7,000.
It would have too many hands. It would have too many hands anyway, Jeremy.
Too many hands.
Too many hands. Not getting
Don't like them. What else we got here? Let's see here. We got Hunter Prime. Thank you so much for 5 3POA podcast memberships. New hooligans are here, everybody. Thank you so much.
Let me tell you something. As good as I am, ladies and gentlemen, I like to chew tobacco. I like to drink whiskey. And I'll be honest with you, I have constant struggles. Get a bottle of Jack Daniels.
And that's why we need members. That's why we need channel members, because of that right there.
Totally. So
thank you, Hunter Prime, for those 5 3POA podcast memberships. Hooligans, stay tuned for the after show, as always. By the way, hit that like button, please. This is your 2-hour reminder to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. Robert Diaz sends in $2. Bobby threatened to kick me out of the chat. 3. I mean,
deserve it, you Deadpool Mark.
I mean, Jace Fig says, nah, Jersey can't give points on this one. He's got pink eye from this one.
That's fair. It's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you take your nose out of his ass?
I don't think it's in there, but okay.
All right. So are we keeping likability? I mean, the chat is wanting to take Bobby down a couple points from
some
5.
Of them.
From
some
your
of
5.
Them. Some of them are, but we got a +10 just because of his dance skills. I mean,
we had a negative 7,000 from Jeremy J.
That's way too harsh from Jeremy.
Now, you know
J,
Bobby will take this seriously and personally.
I do. We should probably give him a 10, right?
To judge Vala is to judge ourselves, says O Snappage.
That is fair.
All right, I'm going to leave it at a 5. That's what you said. Likability 5.
You know why I'm leaving it at a 5? Every single question that I have asked Bobby, he has answered. Every single fucking one.
Okay. Decision making and character selection.
This is also a very clear 5. He is making some great fucking... Are you serious? He is making The Black, which we are all very excited for. He is making 1944? Is that the year?
1944 is very cool.
Everyone's excited for that. He's making you your own fucking line of extras just because of your city. You're going to tell me he doesn't get a 5 for that?
Fine, he gets a 5.
Jesus Christ.
Which would put Vala at 18 points. 18, which is just 1 point behind Savage Crucible. My God.
My God.
Thank you. Judgment has been dealt. Court's adjourned. Savage Crucible, the clear winner of toy teams. He hates Christopher Reeve, so negative. Oh, that's a good point. Negative 100.
Oh, take them all off.
Negative 100. All right, let's review this really quick. We have the Marvel Legends team coming in at a 10, brought down by likability. Likability was likability was a 3 somehow, but the decision making was a 1. That really brought him down.
Decision making's bad. Yeah.
The Black Series team coming in at an 8. They got really hurt by decision making, by communication.
Yeah.
And by the second one, what was the second one?
Product quality.
Product quality.
Yeah, bad.
Whew.
Yep.
G.I. Joe Classified came in at a 10, tied with Marvel Legends, but they were pretty solid across the board, 4-3-3-3.
Solid.
So nothing below 3, which is it's not bad. Transformer team ended up at a 12. They win top spot across Hasbro brands. The Transformer team, they were really brought up by likability thanks to Mark Clonus.
And his pot.
And the guy from Half Baked.
I like the Tism guy more, not going to lie.
4 Horsemen brought down really far by likability and communication. Yeah, I got 2 2s. They ended up at a 10, tied with Marvel Legends and G.I. Joe Classified. NECA coming in at a 6, really hurt by likability, by communication.
Yeah.
Not
They're
good.
poor.
Not good,
They're-
NECA.
No, they're poor. Yep.
And product quality. Product quality at a 1 for NECA. McFarlane coming in high at likability, at communication, but failing at product quality and decision making. Those came in at 2, so with a total of 13, McFarlane beat out all of the Hasbro teams.
That's pretty wild. That's
Now,
yeah.
Jada, I thought was going to be a runaway win.
Mm.
Jada coming in at a 15,
Still good.
only lacking in communication. Otherwise, they got 5s and 4s. Communication at a 2. They need to improve communication.
It's still good. Still
Super
good.
7. Super 7. The turd of the night. Super 7 coming in at a -8. -8 for Super 7. Mezco coming in at an 8.
Not
Tied
good.
with Black Series. Okay.
Good. Not good.
They need to improve communication. And, you know, they got a low score for likability, but that's just because we don't know any of them, really.
Nope.
Savage Crucible winning the night with 19 points. 5s across the board, except for product quality. We had to take away 1 point for some early QC issues.
Mm-hmm.
However, they made them right. They made the
did.
customer whole, right?
He did.
So 19, the clear winner, 19, and Valverse coming in just behind Savage Crucible at 18 points, or, according to Jeremy J. Jernigan, negative 6,082 points. So that's how
harsh,
it stands. And guys, get the sound bite. There we go. Court's adjourned. All rise. I don't know. That's all I got.
That's all we got.
That's all we got. Good job. Good job.
Well, that was fun. That was very fun.
We have a few super chats to get to from the hooligans. Hunter Prime sends in 5 3PO. Did I already read this?
I don't know.
He sent in another 5. Did he send in another 5?
What?
Yeah, that's new. 5 3POA podcast memberships. Thank you, Hunter Prime. I much appreciate that, sir. A lot of new hooligans tonight to join the after show. Thank you so much. We also got Hanzo Hattori for $5. Thank you. He says extra points because Vala can dance. Yeah, he can. He can. He says crip walk these fools. Let me find it. Here we go.
Keep it gangsta, dog. Keep it gang. Keep it gang. Keep it gangsta, dog. Keep it gang. Keep it gang. Keep it gangsta, dog. Keep it gangsta. Keep it gangsta, dog. Keep it gangsta. Keep it gangsta, dog.
He looks a little like Pixel Dan in that picture. Just a little.
A little bit. You know, it's AI for you.
Yep.
House Hendo says, can Bobby get an entertainment score? Because that's a 5 for me. That's a good point.
Yeah.
I think that would go along with likability, though. Like, you know, entertaining. If you're entertaining, you'll be more likable. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Bobby going to appeal this with extreme prejudice.
He might.
It's just a good thing that only Savage Crucible beat him because he actually likes Rob for now.
For now. Oh
So he
God.
doesn't.
Maybe we started a feud.
You guys do ramen. I didn't get ramen toys. I didn't get Mattel either. It was too big. We're already at 2 hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, there could always be a part 2.
There could.
What toy teams are left?
Not that many. We're talking import teams after this.
And
so
who are they? No one knows who they are.
Nobody knows. So you covered it very well.
Literally, no one knows.
No idea.
So.
Maybe Kaiju Daddy knows, but that's it.
All right. Let's see here. What do we got left here? That's it. We're all caught up. So, channel members, stay tuned for the after show. By the way, Wednesday we're having Ace from Ramen Toys. Speak of Ace.
Oh, nice.
Ace is coming on the Wednesday show. We'll probably talk a little Knight Rider. We'll probably talk a little Bao Long because Ace flew to Vietnam to deliver Bao Long a computer from Jeff at Crafted Tees NC and a box full of toys from myself and Mrs. LP. But the fundraiser has ended. It ended at 8,150, I think. The money has been transferred to the Baolong family. And there is some video footage that Ace got that is... It's a little... It'll tug at your heartstrings, Maniac. Even a cold, dead heart like the one that barely beats in your chest.
I would love to see it.
Yeah. What do you got coming up besides the Wednesday show? You got the Mega Powers on Monday?
Not on Monday,
Not on
no.
Monday, okay.
I might be a little late for Wednesday, but I will be on. And I might be on time, we'll see. But I'll be there. And I will be on Thursday. On Monday, May 11th, we will have Nikki Nicole on Mega Powers. We're all looking forward to that one. Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Yep, all cut up on the chat. So that's it. Again, I'm sure Scott's dropped it in the chat, but channel members, stay tuned for the after show. And with that being said, court's adjourned.
Don't play the game. No golden handcuffs, no but our name. LaserPants and Valor, they cut through the haze, lighting up the truth in a corporate maze. No sugar, no spin, let the real talk begin. Your buck, no compromise.